Hey all, as you know, this is part 4 of the Excalibur playthrough. So if you check load game here, you can see that I have a backup file here. You can see that this one is 8 hours and that is Donna Plains, which is of course in the outer continent. And this was the game time I had at the final save at this one, because you don't get a disk change save. And the other one is of course this one here, 35711 here. That's the latest of my normal files and stuff that. And sadly, of course, there is no way to make it look like the old save system. I don't know why you cannot have that, you know, be a thing when it was a thing on the PS3. So Skip Battle Intro, by the way, is like insanely powerful, by the way, because it actually skips the camera movement basically and stuff that. So, well, basically that's the battle intro, but then the battle camera. I think that saves time, right, if you leave it on fixed, right, on the battle camera, because then it doesn't move around, because that actually wastes time for, if it does, you know, and stuff that, if it moves around, so yeah. Because I only have one coral ring here, because you will later on actually get several more coral rings and stuff that. Now there is of course, I would really love to use, the thing. I'm a Morphic Sound 4, okay. So we need this on. So basically the thing is that you can, for example, do this grind later and then have like a coral ring on everyone, and then like the only, oh wow, you actually survived the poison claw for once. Okay, so the Dragonite can survive a poison claw. Stuff that. Okay, so because on the other on my other file I basically grinded here for a bunch of like the different skills and stuff that. So I definitely want to have this equipped here. I'm packed with magic. Yeah, that is just wind. And yeah, rubber helm is also really good, otherwise I just give it to someone else, because that will reduce by 50%, even though you're probably not going to survive it even with that reduction. Feather hat, now we can equip the undead killer there. That's water damage reduction, so you need glass armors on everyone for the boss. Normally, if you like do it normally and stuff, that's just concentration strength, thunder, yeah, elemental defense against thunder. Now it actually feels less laggy. That's actually pretty crazy that it feels less laggy now when I record this way. So I don't know, it felt laggy when I played it yesterday as well, like the menus felt like super laggy and stuff that. And that could happen in Final Fantasy 7 as well, that the game just became very laggy for whatever reason. I just needed to check here again, right, because Cotton Robe is really good, but he has no skill to learn from Cotton Robe. I only have one. Okay, killer, okay, right. Ooh, we're out of tents, okay. Monuments of home moving on. Yeah, because we need to make sure that we don't save over the Mercy Vaults there, and so I use the bottom one here instead. And then these 3 safe houses are going to be the ones we use. Here is the thing, right? Encounter-wise, you just basically have the auto thing on here, basically, because that just makes it quick enough here. Because having the fixing means that there's less camera movement, and that means that you actually save time and stuff that. It's also less loud if you wait there for a while and stuff that before you do things. Right, we don't have any high potions. Nope. They're actually using up there just because of certain things, so Magus Hat, Glass Helmet. Yeah, normally it's the rubber helmet you use there, but yeah. Do we want... Yes, we want Learned Bandit, I think. So glass helmet is normally really important when you're doing that thing, you know, and stuff like that. Now I don't know exactly what level I would want to reach. I think it's level 40 will make things pretty decent, because I think that level 50 just takes too long and stuff that. Technically right, as long as you make it to disc 4 with like 11 hours you can do it, because this boy is not that lengthy, you need to use the past leech basically. So chat is gonna die from that, okay? But it's actually better, because sometimes it's actually better to kill it with 3 characters, because then it's actually more XP and stuff that. But keep in mind, for example, if your party is only 3, then it doesn't work the same way. If I remember correctly, you need to actually have 4 party members alive, because, or maybe it does work that way, I forgot, because there is a certain scenario when you want to receive it and stuff that. But wait, let me try something here. Let me go into with L1 active, because that's gonna trans characters, and I think that refills your health. Normally it doesn't refill the health, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but I already got an attack in basically. But then you need to do this here, just so that everyone goes into transmittability. Keep in mind though that this doesn't speed up the timer actually, and stuff that in game and stuff that. But yeah, you can actually activate that to you know, to great effect. So that's another Grand Dragon card. How many Grand Dragons do we have? Yeah, Gimme Cat is great, Grand Dragon is great. Okay, that's gonna do it. So then we go into safe travel. We have to get the Mucus Code again. And keep in mind that I'm pretty certain that we haven't missed anything here with the Mognet actually and stuff like that, because yeah. And I think the thing that I missed is basically in the volcano area. I think there is one that I keep missing. But yeah. But keep in mind, here we're over 4 hours, right? The main file is at 320 at this point, when we are at the final save. 322, 36 here. But the thing is, like, okay, so, like, you need to clear all 3 discs under 12 hours, right? But the thing is, like, disc 2 has way more cutscenes and stuff like that. Now, one thing though is that one strat that you could use is to go steal on a boss until you cannot steal anymore from it and stuff like that. That is something you could do. Of course, on this guy, you cannot be water immune, I think, at this point. But you basically need glass helmet on everyone, except I don't have it on the main character and stuff like that, but yeah. But it doesn't really matter, because at least it's not Bob Patterson. Because yeah, normally the thing you wanna do is make it so that, yeah, you cannot make so that VV strands, or so that oops, I forgot that thing was on. Okay, and that goes to a tent. What happened to Master Geislamauk? And then you're at this place now. Which is good, they would actually be low level. I believe, will they still be level 1, both of them? Or no, I think we did a few battles, right? He's level 4. So iron sword, broadsword, iron. Might as well learn bird killer there. Right. I might as well cook that then. Okay. There's no way to get it on this wizard, if I remember correctly. You actually need to do backtracking on a later disc through a certain other gate. I think it is what you do in order to get this, yes, pretty much. Because I think you need to do it before the Leaf 3 thing, basically. I forgot exactly what gate it was that led up here and stuff that, like what specific gate that is that you do. Because basically it's that treasure chest up there that you cannot get right now when you're here, if I remember correctly. Because of course you're wearing this basically. And there's no way to avoid her not to do that, basically, because if you don't select the don't thing, then you know. And because you say that he's cheating and stuff, blah blah blah. And yes, I see that treasure chest. I actually missed it on my main file and stuff that. The coast is clear, but we have 3 molten a bracket. And you cannot climb this yet, because now they're actually in the way here. Right. There wasn't on a racket. Yeah, we're at 57,000 gold. That should be enough, actually. Should be enough. Because I don't remember what gear pieces it is that you need a lot of. Because there are some really powerful synthesized stuff you can do later on, and that requires a certain amount of items. So basically, you write down a list so that you know, okay, in this drop I get these exact items and stuff like that. Because, right, it is possible, I think, to get a gold chocobo within the 12 hours and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But you need to get lucky with the whole chocobo thing called, and I don't know if it's determined already when you create a save file, or if you can keep rebooting the game and get different results, or if you need to like fully close out the game and then like do a reboot. Like a soft reset doesn't work. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I should never take so close off, by the way. And the thing is, you used to be able to select the whole go over there, but I mean, it doesn't give you anything, right? You just react, but I'm guessing they have censored that actually. That's why they don't allow you to be able to press it quick enough and stuff that, because it wasn't a timing window before and stuff that, because you had to select like keep on looking or to advance the thing, you know, and stuff that. Okay, okay, so rod, molten or racket, protect, glass armor of course. And here we have, he will actually give you another letter to deliver. You might think that, oh, at this point you missed something, but you have not. Okay. Yeah, this is something that I actually kind of liked about Final Fantasy 9 a lot, the whole thing of splitting up the party and stuff that, you know, and having them go like different ways and stuff that. And I mean, yet they continue on to a certain point doing that, but it's not like super long. So get rid of the 5 Eaters here. Okay. And you can see here there's no way to go back, sadly they don't allow you to go back here. I couldn't go back. So you need to basically, before you do the Leaf 3 thing, because the Leaf 3 thing, of course, eventually, right, it's at the end of this too, right, it happens, or is it just a later point it happens? Because it's basically when the Leaf 3 kind of gets burnt down or whatever it is. Or maybe it's not technically burnt down, but you know, it's a thing that you do on this too. Basically, mist stops existing at one point, or whatever it is, but the mist come back, of course, at the end of the game, you know, stuff that, but yeah. And we can actually do this to actually speed up the dialogue, because if you technically do this all the time, because the timer doesn't actually run fast apparently when you have the quick timer on and stuff that. So it's still normal speed there. And then if you pause now, it still runs at normal speed. Which is, you know, busted. Oh, I have them in level over, of course. item we should probably call Bandit. Okay. And this gate is very important here. Small fire, blah 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 blah. And then comments that, oh yeah, I should learn something from Guina, but yeah. You get a high potion here. You get a tent. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing here. This I did not. Because technically you need to call the chocobo to a certain location here, basically. It's what you do. You need to call the chocobo to a specific location there in order to get to the there. Lies been fired, okay. Bermesia, Realm of Eternal Rain. And there are some things here you can pick up. There is actually a coin here out here. And those coins are important. I think you're supposed to get, because I think there is one coin that I missed somewhere. And I don't remember exactly where it is, because I don't think there's 2 coins in Bermesia, right? There's only 1 coin. What do you need to do actually? Yeah. This would be pretty decent XP otherwise, by the way. But now we're really high level, so now it doesn't really matter. Now sadly, of course, you cannot like have it like cast a spell with this auto mode. I think it doesn't repeat like because there isn't one game where there's auto thing where you can, for example, cast a spell, and then if you activate the auto thing, you will continue on casting a spell. But this is just for like the auto combo thing. But the weird thing is, in Final Fantasy X Remaster, at least on console, you don't get the whole auto battle option, you know, which is a bit annoying. In my opinion. You need to do the soft here. And to get to that chest you have to make the thing fall down from above. So you get a soft and a potion here. And keep in mind that those chests that you find in locations don't count. I believe it's only the chocograph stuff that counts for a certain thing. And by the way, fighting the mimics is something you want to do. This is the first mimic. Because the mimics are pretty decent XP. And OP I believe as well. Their OP is decent enough. And now technically you can, for example, if you kill the thing they summon, you can kill it several times and he can keep summoning new ones, I think. And then you can gain way more XP from the battle. You can actually abuse that. Okay. And I mean, there would be normally things you need. You need to get like certain things. Here you hold down the circle so you can walk. Normally it's the button you need to hold down to run, and you get your minus boots. But then when you go on the way back, it falls, but you need to go all the way around. You can't use lucky jump down there, which is a bit annoying. And we get, of course, the minus boots, which is alert and flee, which is HP plus 10 for that character, and HP plus, okay, only HP plus 10 to that character. Right. skill on, here wins Manic on, plus 10. Okay. Because keep in mind that you need to do this because you don't have the bell yet. You need to go this way to actually get to the bell. And the second one, the mimic. Well, the mimics are worth doing, by the way. I'll stop that. I think it's normally when you're like super low level, if you skip all the battles, then there are going to be certain fights that are going to be a bit annoying to do and stuff like that. And I think I'm gonna grind a bit with Steiner at one point, Steiner and Garnet and stuff that, together with Marcus and stuff that, just because I want to be able to kill the thing in the cage, because all those rewards that you get from that is actually pretty decent. So it's only, but the thing is that you receive items from those, yes, like Phoenix Down and Ether there in that case. And you check both of them. It's important. I thought there was something that you loot in here though. I could have sworn there was something you loot in here. And yeah, I think you need to talk to this guy in order to be able to check under the bed. I don't think you can check under the bed otherwise. Because he mentions like get the bell and blah blah protect the king. But it's him that you actually react to it, but this is just here. With an ether. Ether is the most important for the monies. I thought there were two things in here you could loot. Apparently not. Okay, we're almost 5 hours on this one. 6, 7, 8. But I mean, I think I spent almost 1 hour in total on the Chocobo and code stuff on the other file, I think. And then I do remember spending a very, very long time on not in Fossil Rule really. I mean, Fossil Rule is impossible to miss up. You can easily get everything there. And it seems that you need to get certain ore before you can get the Mydane ring to show up there. And the Mydane ring, of course, you don't get until way later and stuff that, so yes, it's really good to use it already. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go to past Blom. Okay. You need to go in here because this is important for the whole Burmesia thing here. Or important because they will go and survive. They will go to... I forgot, do they go to Lindblom or do they go to Clara? Because eventually you can talk to them later and you can receive stuff from them. You need to go in here first though, because there's absolutely nothing here. Yes, that's why you go in here. Just so you can see the overview there of things. There's nothing here by the way. Even nothing lucky. You cannot even go a little bit down there. Here there are 2 normal chests, but the one over there is gonna be the Mimic. And yes, you can go in there. And here's the final Mimic. I think right that there's this and there's just another place in the game that has Mimics. I think right. There's very few places that actually has Mimics and stuff like that. I forgot also if you only had one chance to get the blue magic skill. There's no trophy for it though to get all the blue magic skills if I remember correctly. Which I always thought was weird. But that's of course because a lot of the blue magic skills are missable, right? Because there are certain ones that you only have like one chance to get, I think it is. Okay. And you want to go left here first. And yeah, you can go around that way, by the way. I'm just double checking here because I want to check, because, you know. Because I thought there was something you could loot there at the fountain, but apparently not. Here you get the Mithril Spear. Oh, it's light, blah blah blah. Oh, is there any spell for light? But never mind. Shall do. Yes, and there's sadly nothing else in here. You know, you would think you would find some kind of armor as well. And of course, the Dragon Killer is nice, but you can get the race win with this. Okay, and now we're going here, and this is where we deliver one of the things. Okay, always double check it because sometimes there are stuff that you need to read sometimes, because all of those stuff counts. So we need one needle fork. We don't need more of that. We need, I think we might need 3 of that. Stippled hat we need probably 4 of. 3 for 5. Get 4 headgears. Get 4 Magus hat. Get 3 bubbles. Get 4 of those. 2 more lightning cuirass. Alright, we can learn Dragon Killer from having Robot equipped. Right. Bronze West. Magus hat, needle fork. Mage staff, Magus hat. Yeah, already has Magus hat. Bronze West. Because you basically need to. Men all sneezing man. Nice. Right, and you loot this. And it's important that you always have cash to buy the stuff here. And it's always also sometimes worth leaving the ethers and not selling them right away, especially if you get steel skin encounters. But yeah, but you want to put the lightning staff obviously. And the lightning staff is also what you need several of if you're gonna get several of the thing. So you got those actually 5 Blades of Thunder, and now he has Thunder and Slow and Poison as well. Because Steel Skin won't continue his journey if he cannot afford it. By the way, that's the way it kind of works. So I'm at 4:30, so I'm only like 1 hour, 1 hour after the main file. But on the main file I did talk about in cold and stuff that I didn't do enough to get the blue one until in Disc 2 basically. But I was able to get like the gear minus boots and stuff that, you know. I think you need to select leave her alone immediately and stuff that. Okay. Okay. And you get to actually control Beatrix for a while and stuff like that. I definitely hope that once they do the remake, you'll be able to play both as Fraithley and as Beatrix, and actually recruit her permanently as a party member. But maybe they will be hidden, maybe there will be some kind of sort of challenge you will do. And then there's the gear that you have to save here. I'm removing the 9099 though in case someone gets a turn off here. Because we need to turn this off here. Because he has some very, very powerful stealable stuff, and I would want to get as much of the stuff as possible here. Okay. Great wind. But Rocky kills, by the way. No, it does not. Well, being able to survive that is very powerful. And I thought I would see the day where you survive a shock directly from her. Oh, this is really good. On the other file, I still had problems stealing even when I was like at high level for certain enemies. And keep in mind that we can technically do this here, we can technically do this here. The main problem though is that he gets turns more often and stuff that, so that's the only reason why you wouldn't want to do this and stuff that. Because you have a time limit here, you can either do enough damage to her. If you do 9099 damage, you trigger it immediately, but otherwise there is a certain amount of time, that you need to survive. I think Race Wind has ended. Yeah. But we got to steal 2 other things. We got to steal the Mithril Vest, and we got to steal the item, I think it was, right? Because this is normally when we get a save normally here after this final cutscene here with Kuya here. Alright, I cannot turn that off in cutscenes. Oh, okay. And now it is too, pretty much. Blah blah blah. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Haha, blah blah. Okay, 39 minutes. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. The funny thing is you can actually call her Garnet, by the way, and the game will allow that, you know, which is actually pretty funny and stuff that. And for boss time, yeah, boss time soon, very very soon. And this one is also worth stealing from and stuff that. Points, yes. Finally home, yes, you can see Alexandria there in the distance. And you can actually go to Dali, and there's only one thing you can get in Dalians of that. Although I believe you can go to the underground area, although I don't think you need to deliver a mail there at some point, or you know. Alright, we can go get Protect and Scan from this. That's actually worth kinda. Glass armored coasters. Antibody. Keep in mind that you don't need to have the stuff equipped to, learn the stuff. But then, depending on what side you go out from, that will decide certain things. But yeah, and you need to talk to that guy to get the stuff. By the way, so yeah, we can save that either. 2 Arrakis, get 2 of those. Get again 4, but also you have 5 total. Get 3 of those. Okay. I don't know why they show less, or if they take another thing into account there. And the reason why you want to buy a lot, by the way, is just for synthesize. That's the main purpose why we buy a lot of certain things. Because of that, and I don't know which stuff it is that you need. That's why I'm buying a lot of like everything because of that. Which is why, for example, also doing the grind, doing another grind is going to be important. Probably let me check the other things I had here. Meteorologist lifestyle shell, blind solar shell, and scan and panic. And then we talk to here. Mognet, give a letter. Yes. Because keep in mind that here they are counting in delivering both with Garnet and delivering with the other characters as well. And they talk here. And that. So if you go out on the southern part, then he will be on the other platform. And if you go in on the northern platform, he would appear on the southern part, basically, pretty much. There's no way to appear where they are, basically. Black. And then don't forget to loot this, because there's a Phoenix down there. Phoenix downs are of course really important. Blah 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 blah, ways to battle criminals. Now you can call him. Okay. And now we save. And now this is going to be the first save on this too. Right, so final time for this one was 4 hours, 31 minutes compared to 3 hours, 22 minutes. And then we start using the second file here, this one here. It is going to be a bit annoying that we're not going to be able to order these files and most of that. Like why couldn't they allow the why couldn't they allow the old save style? Like that is like really really weird in my opinion. Like why wouldn't they allow that, and stuff that. Yeah. Of course it is really good to have grinded a lot of the now there's a lot of talking here. Because yeah, you're gonna say blank, but you end up going to turn off first, basically. But the question is, how would they have made it from otherwise without the underground path, basically? I forgot always if this fight is dangerous. That's why I want to kill it in one hit, right? Because what if it just one-shots us? Normally, like, that would be an issue if you didn't save it and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, so we stayed with him. Oh. Do we, yeah, we, okay. That's bad. The main problem is he will actually start in the front row, which is not very nice. Couldn't steal anything. He's gonna take a lot of damage for now at least, until I start equipping him with better stuff. Wait, I can use staying his row, right? I can do it in combat. And I of course defended with him there for whatever stupid reason. Oh. Panikia? No. Yeah, freeze is really bad. Oh. That insta kills, by the way, if it would have hit Marcus. But I need to go in on change there. In background, there's no way to actually have him earlier in the party and stuff like that, so you need to do that. I mean, we still need to heal him. No! Damn it. I keep doing the stupid stuff. Yeah, they cannot transcede, by the way. And imagine if they actually spend time making the characters like Marcus and stuff like that unique and stuff like that. I get it that they are banned, but it would be cool if they actually had like special skills to them or whatever, you know. Okay, there we are out of MP pretty much now. Oh. A potion. Nice. Really? Yeah, I think it might have to do with the low level. Although, I mean, there's no way to get him high level, right? But isn't it dependent on, like, the level he starts is dependent on the level of your other characters? So, yeah. Last steal attempt now, I'm not gonna bother spending too long time here. Ooh. Flame Staff. I think that might be it though. They're getting a free Flame Staff is insane, by the way. I'm just gonna check if it has something else. Okay, okay, do that. And final still attempt, I think. Because yeah, you can spend a long time on certain boss encounters and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. I mean, we might do it today, by the way, read it already and stuff like that. Today, you know, if we spend enough time recording. Okay. Okay, so he has a feather hat. Let's give him a Magus hat. Even though technically, right, it's better to give him headgear for the more defense, but then with the grass armlet. And don't give him the same plate, by the way, because you only have one of that so far. And don't give him any accessories. Yeah, learning all of those stuff are really, really important. Yeah. Antibody. Okay, so we do this. Put him in back row. Put Giga's head first. Then we auto here. Then we go. And this is basically where you can go to where Dolly is here. Look at the Alexandria station. And then you basically need to go to the left here. But we're not going to go to the left yet because I want to go make sure we go over here first in order to get this. Get the gill. Basically the reason why we go this way. It's because we will reach Dolly. Yes. Okay, pass. And keep in mind, technically you can go into Ice Cavern as well. And technically you could go down to Evil Forest that way. I mean, I'm guessing that's how Marcus normally would have gotten there and stuff like that, but he needed to go to Treno anyway to get Super Soft. And there's nothing else at Observatory Mountain yet, by the way. There's nothing special here yet. And he doesn't give you anything for just giving him one type of coffee or whatever, you know. No, yeah, I don't think there was anything else here. She does have different dialogue, by the way, with different things, you know, stuff that is something that is important. I forgot, is the shop updated here yet? No. Right, 4 those. 2 more swords, 1 more of that. 2 more rods. It feels like it only counts in the party I'm currently using, kinda. Okay, then we go in here. I don't remember, was there anything here that was important? Okay, crazy money, what does that mean? Can you not block that? Thank you. Good Omen. Yellow. Right. I forgot if something happens if you get all of the colors and stuff that. Right. Because you basically return there later, and then there's only the one guy in there, and then you basically need to... Yeah, it says Mayor's Key here. And it's because we looted one of the coins and stuff that, and you can throw and go down from bottom, but that doesn't do anything. I think he gets mad eventually, right? Nope. Yeah. But is it that it stops because of the mists, right? I forgot, was there anything in here? Now that they add. Kebabs 10 gil, oh man. Right, but the main reason that you go here is just to get this, which is an elixir. And you can exit via that way, by the way. Technically, I don't think anything happens if you enter... Oh wait, isn't Ice Cavern melting at this point? Or maybe it's not melting yet? That would mean technically that it has to be like... that you go into new, like... that we actually go into new seasons in the game, right? That you actually go into spring or something like that. Or into summer, or that the game starts during spring. Or whatever, like they don't ever tell you that, but you know. Okay, apparently not yet, okay. Yeah, okay. Ice is melting inside. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna start